Hello everybody, Assalamualaikum, Ramadan Mubarak, Selamat berpuasa. I hope everybody's doing well so far. Just like in any time management or how we look at certain periods or goals that we want to achieve, we go in terms of quarterly, right? So even during Ramadan itself, I break it down into weekly goals, like weekly goals. What do you want to achieve for this particular week? What do you want to release? What do you want to detox? Yeah. So certain things that I would like to share with you, especially when dealing with people or partnerships. There are certain red flags that you must see. And why I'm addressing this issue right now when I'm talking about goal setting and Ramadan is because I'd like you to also see if this is present in yourself. And because we have the time right now where we can improve ourselves, we can this week, this is what I want to achieve in my life. If we set this kind of goals for ourselves, besides the money targets or the sales targets, also about the personal development targets, right? Like say this week I want to be more on time with my at my meetings, or I want this week my goal is to be present when I'm talking to somebody, not like your body is there but your mind is somewhere else, or you are visually there on screen but your mind is somewhere else, right? So set a goal for yourself to improve yourself personally. Now if you don't improve yourself, the thing about personal development is if you're not on this consistent self-improvement journey, there will be times when you collect negative energies. Have you experienced people who are like, sometimes you meet them, you feel so heavy, they just have this heavy energy around them, and then you feel tired, and sometimes you leave the person and then you feel very angry. It's because of that. They pass that negative energy to you, right? So we don't want to be those kind of people. We want to be the people who give light to others, to share joy, to create solutions. We want to be this kind of people. We don't want to be energy drainers. We don't want to leave this world with a negative message or giving bad feelings towards others. We want to work on ourselves constantly so we can forgive other people and forgive ourselves, right? So today I'm going to address red flags that I personally identify, especially when I'm working with people, and I make sure that I am not doing that. I'm not doing that to others as well, right? The red flags is in a person's characteristics and behavior that makes me unwilling to work with this person, or to give business to this person, or to recommend this person to other people, right? And what are these red flags? The first red flag would be the person is always late, right? Or they're not true to their word. They're always late. They say I'll be there at a certain time, and they're always late, and they always have excuses. Now, one or two times it's okay because circumstances do happen where people have they have to change their schedule. There's an emergency that came up, fine. But it is about 2 or 3 times consistently the person is always late, and the person is not improving themselves, especially regarding time. Now, when that happens, I know if I work with this person, if I recommend this person, or I bring this person into my community, the person is going to apply the same negative habits in whatever work they do. They're not going to submit their assignments on time. They're not going to do the coaching. I spend time working with them. They're not going to be meeting up with other people in my community as well. They always say things that they want to, they say things, but they do not do it, right? So those are the first red flags, right? Always late. And then the other red flag is they are always, everything they talk about, they don't listen. They only talk about themselves. Me. They don't listen to you. They interrupt you. They're everything goes back to them. They have to be the star, and if they're not the star, they don't show up. That is also not a team player, right? And when I identify this type of person, of course I do give time. People do change. But if you see this immediately, I will not at that particular time want to work with this person. They want to make everything about them. If there is a celebration, they won't celebrate other people's successes. They only want to celebrate theirs. They only want to be at an event where they are the star. They are not going to be there to listen, to learn, or to observe, even. They have to be, it's all about them. So again, this is not the kind of person that this is a red flag, for me, that it's not someone I want to work with, right? And the other red flag is somebody who's always giving excuses, right? Excuses why things are not successful and blaming others. Why this problem is always like this is because of this. And they get very upset, everything is all about other people's fault. The world is in such a mess because everybody's fault, and it's everything else that they're complaining about without giving solutions. Now, these are the 3 red flags. There are many other red flags that I identified, and I will be sharing it with you over the weeks that I will be going on here live. But these red flags is easy to identify in other people, right? And it's all about them. My product is good. Don't go into other people's product. Okay, that's one. The other one is always late, right? That's one. I somehow cannot trust the person who is always late, and that's their pattern. They're gonna be late with payments. They're gonna be late doing stuff. Don't even bother working with people who are always late, right? And don't even bother working with people who always want to be all about them. They have to be the star. They're not a team player. They're very dogmatic. Yeah, so this is definitely not in the list, right? To be around people. The other one is always blaming other people. And when I see that the person is always giving reasons of why things don't happen and all that kind of thing without giving solutions, right? So if certain things you see there is a pattern, there's a problem, so what are the solutions? When I see this type of people who's always complaining about others, I also stay away from them. It's not somebody I want to work with. It's not somebody I want to be recommending with. It's not somebody I want to buy from anyway, because this is what's going to happen through my years of experience where, I work with joint venture partners, with business partners or whatever. You just don't want to be around people who are this energy draining. Now, having said that, you have a choice of who you want to work with and not want to work with, right? You have a choice. Whether you say, I don't have a choice, I'm working for somebody, I don't have a choice. You have a choice. Working for somebody is also a choice. What is the choice that you're going to make then, right? If let's say certain things is not going your way, or you don't like a certain person, what is that choice you are making, right? So with having said about these 3 red flags that I see, I also make sure that I am not being these red flags myself. If I see this in other people and I don't want to work with people like that, and I don't want to recommend them, and I don't want to hire them, I don't want to buy from them, because it's just not in line in integrity with the way they do things. I make sure that it's not me as well. So on a personal development journey, when you are on a personal development journey, look at yourself as well. Especially look at yourself, that you are not that kind of person that you do not like about other people, right? So if you don't like people who are always late, you make sure you be on top of your time. Yeah, for me, I had to let go a lot of issues with regards to time, and I had a lot of major issues. People who knew me back then knew that I was always having problems with time, but now I'm not. I'm very particular about time, and if I'm late, I feel really bad about it, and I will apologize if let's say certain things that is beyond my control and all that. I will still apologize. Yeah, and time is such a big major factor for me. And the other one is listening skills, if something like a person is always talking about themselves, like they are the star, they are the best, and all that kind of thing, I make sure that I also have a level of humility. Yeah, having confidence is one thing. I'm a very confident person, but also, you know, having humility is also very, very important. Is you're not, you know, whatever it is, there's always somebody who's better than you, and there's always somebody who's worse off than you, right? So having that humility is also very important. And the other one is to be solutions focused, not be one of those energy draining complainers, because that will not add value to yourself and to others. And that is what I also work on myself. So what are the three that you find that you will not work with people because of this? Because that is, you know, that is a red flag. And what are you going to do about that about yourself as well, so that you do not be one of those people? Okay, so with that, I wish you all a happy week, happy Thursday, Ramadan Kareem. And you know, as usual, I am always having my Clubhouse networking events. You are all welcome to come on Wednesdays at 10 p.m. In Clubhouse. Go to the Go Global Business Club Clubhouse room, and I'm there every Wednesday at 10 o'clock to do a speed networking for conscious business owners. And also follow Love and Respect Transforms Club in Clubhouse, where I will be sharing a lot of tips on how to increase love and respect in your life. Okay, so this is my legacy in the world. I am about leaving love and respect. So I'd like to help a lot of people out there who want to have more love and respect in their lives, to lead with joy and happiness, to create happy tribes, to be able to leave this world knowing that you have done something good and something significant, through the work, through your message in your life as well. Okay, so have a great day, everybody. Assalamualaikum, and see you all really soon. Bye bye.